here in blustery, windy, and soon to be very rainy Superior, Wisconsin. Ravin HQ. We've done a few videos, product overviews for you. Now we get the opportunity to come to Ravin and actually see where they're made, how they're made, but more importantly, kind of introduce you to some of the people that work here. Come on in. All right, we got a pretty cool dude that I met a few years ago. Doug Guthrie, he's the VP of Product Development. That's where a lot of this stuff happens. Come on in. Doug, good to see you again, brother. So last year, we got an opportunity to have you come out to Oregon, where I live. You ended up shooting a really awesome blacktail. Those things are like ghosts, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, so this building here, I know that you helped really secure this building to get this, but prior to that, you guys were in a shopping mall, weren't you?
Yeah, when we first were gonna come up with the company, it was amazing how hard it was to find in Superior a place at a loading dock. We figured, well, we can get started in there. It's 25,000 square feet. We'll be fine. Got that space and 4 others within the building. And I'm putting on 2 miles a day walking from space to space to keep track of what's going on and keeping things organized.
Wow.
Too easy doing it that way.
Oh my God! Jay Pretz, going on 7 years with Ravin Crossbows. I'm on the sales side of things right now. I got my start here on the tech side. Now, I'm on the phone all day long and guys are like, what should I shoot? What should I buy? I come from the firearms world where it can be the greatest rifle in the world. If it doesn't fit you well, you're not gonna shoot it well. Fit is more important than 30 feet per second.
Been here for 7 years. I started in the warranty repair area and then just shifted around to a couple different spots, and now I'm doing inside sales.
Yeah, and Brock?
Customer service, tech support, and started working with Roy in the tech area, actually wrenching on bows, fixing bows, gravitated towards the customer service, and that's still where I'm at now. I enjoy it. I enjoy talking to people, working with people, hearing hunting stories from everybody all over the world, truly.
The archery industry specifically, and if you look at the last 10, 15 years, there's been a massive amount of change. The innovation that comes in the crossbows, but then more specifically, the application in which they're used.
Dave Bakken, Vice President of Sales here. Been with the company since day one. I've seen a lot over the years and it's been a fun ride, a lot of changes, and it's amazing to see where we're at today.
So your first position at Ravin was test shooter?
Yeah, that's not what I was hired for, but it was a necessity. We were a small startup company and we only had a handful of employees, so it was do what you can to help out. We didn't have a product to sell. We were still in the testing phase, and our testing process is hellish to say the least. We needed to put shots on the product and we only had so many people to do it. I've been through several other companies, and what we've built here is something pretty special.
Martha, you're one of the OGs from Ravin.
I am senior staff accountant.
So you harvested this bear years ago.
It was a fall bear hunt. I was running out of time and I hadn't gotten my bear. That happened to be also the year that my father had cancer. I got this one and he was super proud.
Wow.
This store is 85,000 square feet of warehouse and manufacturing space.
Man, that's awesome.
We see an opportunity here in this market where we can really revolutionize things. And so we're bringing that print to the supplier. It's very detailed, 10,000th of an inch tolerance sometimes. And we've got dozens of US suppliers making machined aluminum parts for us, plastic extrusions, strings, cables, everything that goes into the bow is domestically sourced.
We're in the quality center. I've seen a lot of different facilities that don't have this type of measuring capabilities. With all the suppliers and all the parts that come in, well, you're able to look at the tolerance of each one, but at some point, something's gonna happen.
That's just the way manufacturing works.
And you're our something guy.
This is supposed to be the buck stops here. When the parts come in, we pull a sample, a representative sample, we measure them, make sure that they're within what we say then. Once we check them and they're good, away we go.
What do you guys do when you're growing good product and you're also growing big people?
There are a few things that go into the accuracy. It's the parts, which we just witnessed. Second is the process. We have defined SOPs that are highly detailed. Every single step in the SOP has intent. That's really helped to not only improve our efficiency and make our process better and tighter, but being an American company that makes these products right here in the United States, it's a big deal to deliver value to our customer. We go to great lengths to make sure that the arrow assembly is just as precise as the crossbow. We've got some really highly refined processes as well as equipment that we utilize to ensure that not only are the parts that are used in the assembly are really tight tolerance and accurate, but the process we use to assemble them is repeatable and consistent. Every bow that we send out is going to perform at a minimum of the advertised specification.
I observed that today, watching the Garmin chronograph. The bow was producing double digits over its speed.
Yeah, exactly. That bow is going to be cycled 3 times. We're going to capture all of that information, and when you buy a new Ravin crossbow, you'll see the inspector handwrites that particular bow's feet per second on the hang tag on the bow.
That's awesome.
Yep.
We followed your crossbows through a lot of the assembly.
It all ends right here. It is an international brand. We are shipping products all over the world.
This is awesome.
Sometimes we say making crossbow dreams come true.
Ravin has been a great company to work for. A lot of great people. It's been great, and it's more of a family and a team.
Our team is a bunch of people that like to hunt up close and personal. That's what archery is.
Yeah.
And a crossbow is no different. Yes, does it give you a little bit of range? Yep. Gives them a different opportunity, a better opportunity.
Yeah.
We're certainly proud of the product, but we hear it day in and day out is people just gravitate towards the people and just the passion we have for the product and the sport, and it comes through on what we do. So yeah, it's fun. It's definitely blessed to be a part of it.
Oh my God! You gotta be kidding me!